Few have the courage to join God's battle ranks. Many are unfaithful to the light, clinging to what it forbids, and tragically they lose that very light. Satan then lures their minds into darkness, convincing them to remain stagnant and no longer fight. The full armor of God must be put on before the battle begins. Fighting Satan is a serious matter. Our mission is to overcome him. Spiritual power attracts his fierce wrath, so we must constantly stand from a position of victory, pressing forward to keep the upper hand. A new place brings new temptations. Yet if God calls us into an environment with new temptations, He will also provide fresh, diverse, and boundless grace to meet every challenge. Christ, through His death, destroyed the one who holds the power of death. If one fights with the power of life, then in God's arsenal, death becomes their greatest weapon. D.L. Moody once shared a story. A man dreamed he was traveling and saw a church with a little devil sleeping soundly on its roof. Then he came to another place, where a small house was surrounded by a crowd of demons running wildly back and forth. The man asked someone nearby, "Why is this?" The person replied, "The believers in that church are all asleep, so Satan only needs one little devil to guard it more than enough. With nothing happening, the devil sleeps on the roof. But as for this small house, a man and a woman inside are praying in one accord. The more fervently they pray, the more Satan fears, so he must gather many demons to fiercely disturb and hinder their prayers." The power of prayer can shake the depths of hell. It is the most effective weapon against the devil. The most intense spiritual battles are often felt during prayer, for it is there that Satan launches his attacks. Without continually relying on the Lord, Christians will surely be defeated by Satan in battle. Moses, Aaron, and Hur went up the mountain, while Joshua led the Israelites in battle against the Amalekites below. The Israelites may have strategized and observed the enemy's movements, but their victory was ultimately secured by Moses' raised hands in prayer. It is difficult to grasp this truth. Both we and Satan are nothing, only God is everything. Many think that if they fiercely strike Satan once, all will be well. But that is not the case. Though victory is assured, God never promised that the battle would cease. Hebrews 2:18 tells us that Christ suffered, yet did not yield. When we are willing to surrender to temptation, we avoid suffering. The flesh actually finds enjoyment in temptation. But because Christ suffered when tempted, He is able to help those who are being tempted. We must emphasize this. When the flesh is stirred by desires, it feels no suffering. Instead, it finds momentary pleasure in sin. How tragic. Yet when the Holy Spirit enlightens us and the heart willingly submits, the Spirit resists the enemy's subtle or intense attacks. In that moment, the person suffers. This is how Christ suffered when tempted, and we ought to follow His example.